This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are not just dates on a calendar. These are not normal days. Something deeper is happening, something that most people will ignore. But if you're awake even a little, you'll feel it. There is tension in the air, a quiet intensity, a silent message trying to reach you. And that message is not coming from the outside, it's coming from within you. Life is not random. These 3 days are not a coincidence. They are a mirror showing you the state of your life, your habits, your focus, your discipline, your truth. This Thursday will show you what you've been avoiding. It will bring clarity to what you've kept blurry. You'll see things you didn't want to see, your patterns, your weakness, your distractions, not because the world changed, but because you are being invited to change. Thursday will not ask for your permission. It will show you the truth, whether you like it or not. The same conversation you've been having with yourself for months, it will return. The same guilt you feel for wasting time, it will grow louder. You'll feel pressure. That pressure isn't your enemy. It's your awakening. And if you're wise, you won't run from it. You'll sit in it. You'll observe it. And then you'll begin to act. Then comes Friday. Friday is a test, not a test of knowledge, a test of inner strength, a test of who you are when no one is watching. This Friday will bring temptation. You'll be tempted to delay again. You'll be tempted to scroll, to escape, to ignore your responsibilities. That's the moment you either rise or repeat. That's the moment you either respect yourself or abandon yourself again. Discipline doesn't scream, it whispers. And Friday will whisper to you. It will say, stand up. It will say, stop wasting. It will say, you've had enough comfort. And if you are present, truly present, you'll understand that this isn't just another Friday. It's a fork in the road. And then comes Saturday. Saturday is the verdict. Saturday is the echo of what you did with the 2 days before it. It will either feel like peace or like shame. You will either wake up lighter or heavier. If you use Thursday to look in the mirror and Friday to act with clarity, then Saturday will feel like rebirth. But if you slept through it, if you ignored it, Saturday will remind you. It will whisper disappointment. So, because it's not the world that punishes you, it's your own conscience, your own knowing, your own truth. These 3 days are a gift, but only if you treat them like one. Most people will scroll past them. Most people will feel the pressure and numb it. Most people will say, it's just a phase. It's just another week. But that's how they stay trapped. They stay locked in cycles, in noise, in pretending. So that's not your path. You're here for something else. You're here to break cycles. You're here to stop lying to yourself. You're here to sharpen the blade, not run from the fire. This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday will reveal everything you need to know about yourself, not through magic, through your own awareness. If you pay attention, you'll notice where your energy goes. You'll notice what drains you. You'll notice what you're feeding that's slowly killing you. And you'll know it's time. It's time to shift, not because someone said so, but because life is calling. Your higher self is knocking. And if you don't answer now, when will you? There are moments in life where everything aligns, not because of the world, but because you are finally ready to see. This is one of those moments. These 3 days are aligned to awaken you, aligned to shake you, aligned to test you, and your response will determine what comes next, not your words, not your dreams, your actions, your self-honesty, your discipline, your silence. So stop pretending, stop waiting for the right time. Stop needing someone to tell you what to do. You already know. You've always known. You just need to decide if you will listen this time, if you will follow through this time, if you will stop breaking promises to yourself. The version of you that you keep visualizing is not waiting for motivation. It's waiting for action. Action now. Action in the discomfort. Action in the silence. Action on Thursday, on Friday, and on Saturday. Let these days be the beginning of your return to yourself. Let them be the shift, the clean break from the old you, the death of excuses, the birth of truth. But that won't happen if you just listen. It will happen only if you do what's hard, do what's right, do what future self will thank you for. This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, make them unforgettable, make them powerful, make them count. Because you might not get this window again. This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are not just days, they are a final chance, a final moment before everything either shifts forward or falls deeper into the same old pattern. So, life doesn't keep sending the same signal over and over again unless you haven't heard it the first time. And for most people, the signal is still being ignored. But not for you. If you're hearing this now, it means something inside you is ready, ready to wake up, ready to take back control, ready to stop delaying change. This is the last knock before the door stays closed. This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are not normal. They carry weight. They carry meaning. And if you are present, truly aware, you will feel it, not from outside events, but from what's stirring inside your own conscience. This is not about fear. This is about responsibility. This is about realizing that the voice inside you that says you can do more isn't criticizing you. It's reminding you. So it's reminding you of who you are beneath the excuses, the laziness, and the comfort you've chosen for too long. Thursday is not coming to entertain you. It's coming to wake you. You will feel tension, restlessness, maybe even guilt. Don't run from it. That discomfort is the signal. That tension is the proof that you've been called to more. You don't need another motivation video. You don't need another emotional high. You need courage. You need to face yourself without noise, without distraction, without lies. This Thursday is about confronting what you've avoided. If you ignore it again, nothing changes, nothing shifts, nothing evolves. And you know exactly how that feels because you've been living it. Friday brings a decision. It will demand your energy, your time, your full presence. You will be tested, not by other people, but by yourself. Will you act differently, or will you repeat what you've always done? Will you choose discipline or choose delay again? Your answer is not in what you say. It's in how you move. Friday will show you where your loyalty really is: growth or comfort, truth or escape, action or avoidance. And whatever you choose, you'll have to live with it. You'll feel it. No, not next year, immediately. Saturday is the result. It's not a mystery. It's simply the reflection of your choices. If you use these days to step up, then Saturday will feel like clarity. If you ignored the call, so then Saturday will feel like regret. You felt that before. You've told yourself, I'll change tomorrow. And then tomorrow became next month. That cycle ends here. If you choose, these 3 days are the closing door. After this, it becomes harder to hear the voice, not because it stopped speaking, but because you stopped listening. You already know what needs to change. You already know what you're capable of. This is not about learning more. It's about doing more with what you already know. That's the difference between people who rise and people who stay the same. It's not about intelligence. It's about action. And these 3 days are about action. Real, painful, honest action. Action that costs you something. Action that breaks the old pattern. Because if it doesn't break something inside you, it doesn't build anything new. This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, life will not wait for you. These are sacred days disguised as ordinary ones. They are a last chance, a moment to rewrite the script, but only if you have the courage to face yourself. Only if you stop pretending. Only if you silence the voice that keeps saying, so I'll start later. You said that last month. You said that last year. And where has it gotten you? Enough of that. Enough of feeling stuck. Enough of knowing and not doing. These 3 days are a chance to redeem yourself, not for the world, but for you, to earn back your own trust, to look in the mirror and see someone who didn't give up, someone who didn't fold under pressure, someone who heard the warning and responded. not with fear, but with action. Life gives final chances in silence. They don't come with flashing lights. They come with a quiet pull. A pull to stop wasting, a pull to return to purpose, a pull to clean up the chaos you've allowed to grow. This is that pull. This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, let it change you. Not temporarily, completely. That version of you that's been trying to emerge, give it the space, the discipline, the time. Stop betraying it. Stop making promises you never keep. You've heard enough words, you've read enough quotes. So, you've imagined enough versions of a better life. It's time to create it. These 3 days are the threshold. You either cross it or you stay behind. There is no middle. There is no maybe. There is only yes or no. And if you say yes, then act like it, live like it, decide like it. Because after these days, you may not get this window again. This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are your final chance to prove to yourself that you are serious. No more hoping, no more wishing, just doing, just becoming. The rest of your life doesn't begin someday. It begins now. This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday will reveal one thing with absolute clarity: your discipline or the lack of it. These 3 days will not judge you. They will expose you. They will show what you truly value, what you're committed to, and where you are still weak. The truth is simple. If you do not learn to discipline yourself, life will discipline you in ways you don't like. And this is not about being harsh, it's about being real. Look closely at your life. The chaos, the delay, the mental noise, it all begins with one root problem: the absence of discipline. You say you want growth, but you refuse to cut the distractions. You say you want peace, but you still live with clutter in your mind and your habits. These 3 days will not give you results. They will give you the test. And if you are not prepared, you will fail silently, unnoticed by the world, but deeply noticed by your own conscience. This Thursday, the test begins. From the moment you open your eyes, you will face yourself. Will you go back to the same cycle? Will you pick up your phone first thing? Will you waste hours again pretending you're too tired to begin? Or will you stand up and own the day? Not in theory, in action. This is where discipline lives, in the smallest decisions. So, in the ordinary moments, people think change comes in grand acts. It doesn't. It comes in the moment you say no to what weakens you and yes to what sharpens you. This Friday, the resistance will grow stronger. You will feel tired. You will be tempted. The world will pull you back into comfort. The same habits will whisper to you, just 5 more minutes. Just this one exception. Just today. But that's how you've stayed stuck for so long. That's how you've delayed your own transformation. Discipline doesn't care how you feel. It cares what you do. You do it because it's right. You do it because it aligns with the person you want to become, not because it feels easy. Discipline is not suffering, it's self respect. You don't practice it because someone told you to. So, you do it because you want to look in the mirror without shame. You want to know that you didn't waste these days, that you used them to become stronger, clearer, sharper. This Friday is a wall. You either climb it or sit at the bottom and tell yourself stories. But understand this: no one is coming to push you. No one is coming to carry you across. This is your test alone. And then comes Saturday. Saturday will bring the result. How you feel on that day will tell you exactly how disciplined you were. If you feel proud, it's because you earned it. If you feel regret, it's because you let your old self win. Discipline leaves a mark. It's either a scar from pain avoided or a scar from pain confronted. Which one do you want? This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are not about working harder. They are about choosing better. Choosing your goals over your urges, choosing your future over your comfort, choosing your truth over your excuses. Every time you say no to what distracts you, you say yes to who you are becoming. And these days will give you many chances to say yes, but they will not wait. If you don't act, they will pass. And with them, the opportunity to transform something deep inside you. Think about it. How many times have you promised yourself you'd do better? How many times have you said, tomorrow I'll fix it? Now it's Thursday again, and you are in the same place. That cycle doesn't break on its own. You break it with focus, with action, with discipline, not just for 3 days, but you start with three, because if you can't control 3 days, how will you control your life? So these days are your mirror. They won't lie. If you spend them scrolling, numbing, avoiding, then that's the life you're choosing. Not by words, but by behavior. If you spend them focused, grounded, and intentional, then you are rewriting your story slowly, silently, powerfully. The world may not notice, but your soul will. There is no shortcut. There is no perfect plan. There is only this moment, this Thursday, this Friday, this Saturday, and the actions you choose in them. Choose to rise, choose to sharpen, choose to suffer a little now so you can breathe fully later. That is the price of freedom. That is the cost of self-respect. If you pay it now, you'll never regret it. So get serious, get quiet, get disciplined. These days are not coming again. And if you don't use them, you'll look back and know exactly when you lost control, not because life was unfair, but because you refused to do the hard work when it mattered. That's what this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are really about. Doing what matters, whether you feel like it or not. That's how growth begins. That's how power is earned. That's how you finally become the one you were always meant to be. This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, what you've been avoiding will come back. Not as a punishment, but as a reminder. You can delay things for a while. You can distract yourself. So pretend that you're busy and cover up the discomfort. But the truth doesn't disappear. It waits. It waits until the moment is quiet. And then it returns stronger, louder, heavier. You think you've escaped it because time has passed. But time doesn't heal what you refuse to face. It only hides it. And now these 3 days are revealing what's been buried. This Thursday, the emotions you've suppressed, the decisions you've postponed, the honesty you've avoided, it will all rise to the surface. And when it does, you'll be forced to choose the keep running or finally deal with it. Look at your life, every unfinished conversation, every ignored responsibility, every broken promise to yourself. These aren't gone. They're stored inside you, in your body, in your thoughts, in your energy, and they drain you. You feel tired, not because you're doing too much, but because you're carrying too much unresolved weight. This Thursday is your mirror. You'll see clearly what you've tried to keep in the dark. On Friday, the consequences begin to show. You'll feel irritated, distracted, maybe even angry. That's not the world attacking you. That's your own inner conflict finally pushing back. The truth is simple. You cannot evolve if you keep avoiding. You cannot grow if you keep numbing. You cannot rise if you keep blaming. Friday is not asking for perfection. It's asking for presence. It's asking for courage. There is no escape from the truth. Sooner or later, it finds you. And for you, that time is now. These 3 days are not random. They are aligned with your awareness. If you're listening, truly listening, then you already feel the pressure building. That pressure is not bad. It's necessary, because only under pressure do you get to see who you really are. Saturday will bring the realization. It will bring the weight of all the choices you made or avoided. If you've chosen to face what's uncomfortable, you'll feel lighter. You'll feel like something inside you finally cracked out open and released. But if you avoid it again, if you numb yourself with noise, with comfort, with false urgency, then Saturday will feel like a repeat of all the other days you regret. The lessons are not new. You've heard them before. You've even tried to apply them. But you stopped. You fell back. And that's okay. What matters is what you do now. What matters is whether you'll keep making excuses or whether you'll finally get honest with yourself. These 3 days are not asking for huge action. They are asking for clean action, real action, the kind that doesn't look impressive but feels powerful. On Thursday, when the emotion rises, stop and sit with it. Don't run. So don't cover it up. Just ask yourself, why does this still affect me? The answer is your teacher. On Friday, when you feel triggered, don't react, don't attack or defend. Just notice that discomfort is showing you what still needs your attention. And on Saturday, when the dust settles, reflect, look at your actions. Were they aligned with your truth or your fear? The process is not dramatic, it is direct. This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are an invitation to return to yourself. But to return, you must first clear the noise. And that noise is everything you've avoided. Face it now. Clear it now. Heal it now. Or carry it with you for another cycle, another season, another year. People think growth is about adding more knowledge, more habits, more tools. But real growth begins by removing what is fake, what is dishonest, what is weak. These 3 days will show you where the cracks are, not to shame you, but to give you the opportunity to rebuild stronger. Real strength is not in pretending to be okay. It's in doing the work no one sees. It's in fixing the things that no one applauds you for. That's the work of this week. This is your moment. Not because someone said so, but because you feel it. The signs are clear. The patterns are repeating and the same issues are returning. This is not bad luck. This is not punishment. This is life trying to get your attention. These days are your opportunity to stop, to reflect, to take action, to stop betraying yourself in small ways every day, to stop living half awake, half invested, half alive. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be real. You need to take one hard step, then another. That's how healing begins. That's how momentum builds. That's how discipline forms. And it all starts this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Use these days. Don't waste them. If you do the work now, you won't have to carry the weight later. But if you ignore it again, you already know what happens. You've lived that path before. These 3 days are not just dates, they are decisions. Decisions that change direction. Choose wisely, choose honestly, choose strength over comfort, because nothing you avoid ever goes away, but everything you face transforms you. This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are not here to comfort you. They are here to confront you. These 3 days are not about doing more. They are about letting go of the lies you tell yourself, letting go of the fake strength you show to others, letting go of the masks, the noise, the clutter that fills your mind. This is the time to purge the old, not later. Now, this Thursday is the beginning. It will bring you face to face with what you've outgrown. You will feel it, the heaviness in your chest, the resistance in your thoughts, the discomfort in your silence. Don't fight it. Observe it. That heaviness is not your enemy. It's the signal. It means something inside you is ready to leave. An old identity, an old pattern, an old lie you've been living. But here's the truth. It will not leave by itself. You have to choose to release it. You have to create space for what's real to grow. Friday will test your willingness to let go. You may feel the urge to hold on to old habits, to old reactions, to the safety of what's familiar. That's where most people faith. They say they want growth, but they're not willing to lose what's broken. So they keep feeding the pain because it's familiar. But comfort is not always peace. Sometimes comfort is the very thing that's destroying you. This Friday will ask you a simple question. Are you willing to let go of what no longer serves you, even if it once felt safe? Saturday is the shift. It is the moment after release. And you will feel one of two things. You will either feel empty from not taking action, or you will feel a deep peace from finally letting go. This peace is not loud. It's quiet, still, but powerful. It is the peace of being aligned with who you really are, not the version of you that pleases others or hides behind achievements or escapes into distractions. The real you, the one that doesn't carry the weight of pretending. You cannot enter a new life carrying the old version of yourself. You can't build something new on top of rotting foundations. The rot must be removed. The poison must be cleansed. This is not spiritual talk. This is direct reality. The things you refuse to let go of are the very things keeping you stuck, and you know what they are. You've known for a while. This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are the window to release them. Let go of the conversations that keep looping in your head. Oh, let go of the need to always be understood. Let go of the guilt you carry for mistakes you've already paid for. Let go of the people who drain you, the habits that numb you, the thoughts that weaken you. There is no healing without release. There is no strength without surrender. And there is no new beginning without a clean ending. This process is not pretty. It's not easy. You will feel fear. You will feel sadness. You will feel doubt. That is part of it. That is the resistance leaving your body. Don't avoid it. Move through it. These emotions are not punishments. They are signals. They are saying, you are finally doing the real work. And the real work always begins with release. This Thursday, ask yourself, what must I let go of? Be honest, not polite, not positive. Honest. That honesty will sting, but it will also set you free. Friday, ask yourself, what does this habit, this relationship, this thought truly cost me? If it's draining your focus, your energy, your peace, it's not worth it. No matter how long you've carried it, you are allowed to set it down. And on Saturday, ask yourself, who am I without this weight? That's where the transformation begins, in the stillness, in the space you create after the purge. Let this week be the week you finally release what has held you back for too long. Let these 3 days be the clean break. Not because it's New Year's, not because someone else told you to, but because you are ready. You are tired of carrying things that don't belong to you anymore. You are ready to be light, clear, aligned. Do not confuse release with weakness. It takes courage to detach. It takes strength to walk away. It takes deep awareness to say, this no longer belongs with me. Most people will never do it. They will live the same cycles tied to the same pain, repeating the same story. But you have the chance to break it. This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are your chance. These 3 days are not random. They are sacred. If you treat them with the seriousness they deserve, they will change you. But only if you act. Only if you let go. Only if you stop feeding what no longer feeds you. There is a new version of you waiting. But it can't live in the same body as your old attachments. Choose one. Choose wisely. The old must die for the new to rise. That is the law, not of the world, but of your own inner nature. Respect it, follow it, and watch who you become by Sunday. This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are not ordinary days. These 3 days are a mirror. They will not show you who you pretend to be. They will reveal who you really are. They are not here to entertain you. They are here to expose you. And the truth is, exposure is the first step to transformation. You want change, then you must face the uncomfortable. Because the truth you avoid is the wall that blocks your growth. And this week, you are standing right in front of that wall. This Thursday, it begins. The situations, the people, the thoughts, you will start noticing they are not coincidences. They are reflections of what still controls you. Anger, fear, shame, insecurity. You will see it. You will feel it. And the question is, what will you do about it? This Thursday, your silence will be louder than your words. Your reactions will tell more truth than your intentions. Pay attention. You are being shown what you still haven't healed, not to punish you, but to awaken you. Most people run when this moment comes. They scroll, distract, numb. Don't run. Watch, listen, observe your discomfort, because that discomfort is your teacher. Friday is the pressure that makes most people break. But you're not here to break. You are here to break through. On Friday, you'll feel the weight of your choices, the habits you repeat, the things you allow, the thoughts you feed. And for once, you will see the cost, the real cost, peace, energy, clarity. This is the price you pay every time you choose the comfort over change. You can't hide anymore. Not from yourself. No, not on these 3 days. This is not about pretending to be spiritual. This is not about pretending to be strong. This is about seeing where your life is still being controlled by your weaknesses. Are you truly in control of your thoughts, or do they own you? Are you truly choosing your actions, or are you stuck in reactions? Are you truly growing, or are you just performing the illusion of progress? This Friday will break your illusions, not to shame you, but to free you. Because if you don't see the illusion, you will keep living in it. And no one can change what they refuse to confront. You want transformation, then you must be willing to let your old self die, not a piece of it, all of it. That version of you that keeps making excuses, that keeps blaming others, that keeps saying someday. No, this Friday says no, no. And then Saturday comes, the stillness after the storm. But don't mistake stillness for peace, not yet. Saturday will ask you the most dangerous question. Who are you when no one is watching? That answer will shake you. Because if your strength only exists when people see it, it's not real strength. If your kindness only appears when it's easy, it's not real compassion. If your discipline only shows up when you feel motivated, it's not real discipline. Saturday is where everything becomes real. It's when your character shows up, not your performance. It's the day that shows whether your growth is rooted or just painted on the surface. And it's the day that demands one thing: integrity. You cannot fake integrity. You either have it or you don't. And this Saturday, life will test you, not in loud ways, in quiet ones, in how you treat someone who can't help you, in how you respond when your ego is bruised, in what you choose to do when no one is checking. This is where growth lives, in the moments that don't get applause, in the hours when no one is watching, in the choices that don't give instant reward. These are the moments that make you or break you. And you already know what you practice in the dark will always show in the light. So use these 3 days wisely. This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are not given to everyone. You are breathing, you are aware, you are being warned. That means you have a chance. But warning without action is useless. You can hear all the truth in the world, but if you don't act, nothing changes. Truth alone doesn't transform you. What you do with that truth does. So decide, will you continue lying to yourself for comfort? Or will you finally tear down the mask and rebuild from honesty? These 3 days are the fire. You can either be consumed by it or forged by it. That choice is yours, but you don't get to avoid the fire. You only get to choose how you walk through it. No more waiting, no more delays, no more excuses. This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are your time, not for more knowledge, not for more plans, but for confrontation, for decision, for action. If you've been asking for a sign, this is it. And if you ignore it, don't say life didn't warn you. Don't say you didn't have a moment. You have one now. What you do with it determines everything: who you become, what you lose, what you gain, what you rise into. The future is not written, but it will be by what you do in these 3 days. Stand up, wake up, and start moving. This Thursday, this Friday, this Saturday.